Do you believe people can change? I do. And I can say that because I'm living proof. Last year, I was in one of the lowest places that I had been in life. I was drinking my way through pain, masking everything that I was going through. I was busting out windows. I was arguing, fighting, all of the toxic things. I drank almost every day of the week. And I wasn't just drinking to take the edge off. I drank to get drunk. Every weekend I was in the club, and the relationship I was in, it was with a man who didn't even value me at all. I started to lose sight of my own worth. I convinced myself that I was okay with him being with other women as long as I knew about it. I even tried to put rules on it. I said, okay, just this one person, or you can do it as long as you're honest. And even then, he would lie about it. He told me that he didn't want anyone but me. But behind my back, there were multiple women. The lying, the cheating, the gaslighting, it all made me so angry. Now, he had this saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So I was lying and cheating too. I tried to mirror his behaviors, and I was with this one other guy, but he was just as toxic, and I was just repeating the same broken cycles. In December, we went to this concert. I got so drunk that I passed out before the artist even came on stage. I don't remember the performance. I don't remember the ride back home. All I remember is waking up the next morning and everybody telling me what I had done the night before. And that had become a pattern. I drank till I passed out. The next day, we laugh about what happened. What broke me is when my child told me that somebody at the concert leaned over and said, "Is that your mama? I know you embarrassed." That cut me deep. Fast forward a week and a half later, it's my birthday, December the 20th, so we rented a cabin for the weekend. It's a group of us. We're all drinking, laughing, having our version of what we consider a good time. Here this man is making a fool out of me again. He's flirting with the women at the party. He even propositioned one of the females, and it was all just so embarrassing. So I pull him to the side. I'm like, look, you drunk, you doing too much, you need to chill out. He got angry and then became violent. I just kept saying, it's my birthday. Really? This is what you're doing on my birthday? 5 days later, it's Christmas morning. I catch him in a compromising situation with a female who I had already suspected him of dealing with. I confronted him about the situation. He lied. He denied it. He told me I was crazy. He said I needed help. Told me that I didn't see what I know I saw. And I'm the type of person, when I'm angry, I need space. Give me time to calm down. Otherwise, I'm going to lash out. He kept pushing and pushing. You crazy. You need help. I'm worried about you. And I hit him twice. That man beat me for old and new. He hit me in my ribs so hard that I lost my breath. I'm on the ground. I'm gasping for air, and he didn't stop. A couple of days later, we're right back together. But inside, I'm asking myself, how did I get here? Why am I settling for scraps of love? What is it about me that believes I don't deserve better? I've always had high self-esteem. I never saw myself as unattractive. I'm educated. I got my stuff together. But I had to realize self-worth isn't just about what you look like in the mirror. It's about what you tolerate. And if I believed that I deserved better, I would choose better. So now it's New Year's. I didn't make my usual resolutions to lose weight, to save money. I said that I would never live another year like I did the last. I committed to dry January, no alcohol for the entire month. The first 3 weeks were brutal. Alcohol had been my go-to for everything: happiness, sadness, celebration, pain. But I pushed through. Meanwhile, that man was still lying, still cheating. And even though I wasn't doing anything at this point, he would accuse me of all the things that he was doing. I'd go on his Facebook Messenger, and there were multiple women that he was talking to on a regular basis. Now, when I logged in, I couldn't see the previous messages because they had the encryption on it. So when I would say something to him about it, he'd go in and delete all the messages and then give me whatever version of the truth he wanted me to believe. Me, I never had any shame about anything, so I ain't mind jumping in the female inbox respectfully and asking her if she could tell me what's going on. And some of the women, there was actually nothing going on. Some of them would go with whatever story he was giving and help him cover it up. Others would actually send me screenshots, and it was exactly what I expected. I'd create space and distance between the two of us, but he keep calling, keep texting. He's coming to my job. He has food. He has flowers. He has money. He has gifts. And eventually, we'd be right back into the cycle, repeating the same behavior. One day, I saw something that I couldn't unsee, and that broke whatever grip he had left on me. I had to realize that I couldn't fix anybody but myself. And I didn't want to be the thing that my kids had to heal from. That shook me, because subconsciously I was teaching my daughter to accept lies, cheating, and abuse as love. I was showing my boys that lying, cheating, and putting their hands on women was manhood. I couldn't go back and erase the damage, but I could start making better choices, choices that gave them a healthier today and tomorrow. So I got serious about therapy and started unpacking my wounds. I had to look honestly at my relationship with my father. Now, don't get me wrong, I love that man and I miss him dearly, but I had to realize that he was the one who modeled dysfunction for me. I never seen him be faithful to any woman, and he and my stepmother fought like cats and dogs all the time. That's where I learned what love looked like. And once I understood that, I could start to break the cycle. These cycles don't just impact women. Men get trapped too. Men grow up watching their fathers cheat, their mothers accept abuse, and they start to repeat those same cycles in their adult years. Sometimes they hurt women. Sometimes they stay in toxic love because they think it's normal. Healing means breaking those cycles no matter what side you're on. So now I'm intentional. I pour into my kids differently. We have deep conversations. I show them that love doesn't hurt. I do my nature walks. I enjoy puzzles. I'm 267 days sober. I reflect on my past not to shame myself, but to remind me of how far I've come. And I share this because I know my struggles aren't mine alone. I've sat at tables with women gossiping about other women for accepting less while secretly going through much worse. Now women message me on TikToks and tell me how my words gave them the courage to leave. Men message me and tell me that they see themselves in my story. I'm a mental health nurse practitioner, and every day I sit across the table from people in pain and I help them with answers to questions I once needed help with myself. So yes, people can change. I changed, and if you're struggling, you can too. I share more of my journey in my book, What Didn't Break Me from Pain to Purpose. At the end of the day, it didn't start with me, but it can end with me. Each one teach one.